19 January 2024, book Cengage Management by Richard L. Draft. BMGT 1327, Principle of Management. Principle of Management. Let's talk about this book now. It's a reading. Chapter 1. Chapter 1, Leading Age Management. Learning objective. After studying this chapter, you should be able to number 1, explain 5 management competencies and the trend towards blossominess in today's world. Number 2, define the 4 management functions and the type of management activities associated with each. Number 3, explain the differences between efficiency and effectiveness, as well as their importance for organizing performance. Number 3, describe technical human conceptual skills and their relevance for managers. Number 4, identify the personal challenge faced by new managers and way of overcoming them. Number 6, define the management type of role the manager performs organizations. Number 7, explain the unique character of the manager's role of non-profit organizations. Here, take a moment, know yourself, manager's achievement. Welcome to the world of management. Are you ready for it? This questionnaire will help you to see whether you provide the demand placed today. Manager instruction. Rate each of the following items based on your orientations. Personal achievement. Read each item based how you feel right now. Check either mostly true or mostly false. Mostly true, mostly false. Number 1, enjoy the feeling I got from the mastering a new skills. Number 2, working alone as typical better than working in a group. I like the feeling in get from winning. Number 4, I like develop my skill in a high level. That's mostly I rarely depend. I am frequently. I like competitive situation. To get ahead to is important. Views winner. Scoring is there. This is the called introduction here. Let's talk about introduction. Introduction in the late 1980s seems inconceivable. The Bon Jovi would last 5 years, wrote one music historical, yet more than 3 decades after the rock group was founded, it is one of the world's top selling band. Bon Jovi has been induced into the Rock and Roll Hall of Fame, and John Bon Jovi regularly show up the Forbes list of the American wealth list celebrities. The band has been so successful partly because its band singer and namesake in a consummate manager. For example, as the group prepared for the length of recent tour, John Bon Jovi was hidden away in the area for days. Managing a tightly coordinated operation similar to sitting up or reading readjusting a production line for manufacturing business. Yet Bonzo V is also performing other management activities throughout the year, planning the setting goal of the future, organizing tasks, and assigning responsibilities, influences, and motivation band. Member and others monitoring operations and finance and networking inside outside the organization. Zo Zone is a businessman, said former manager David Muntz. He knows how to have a great quality show, but he also knows how to be efficient with money. Being efficient with money is one of the many management skills Bon Zobi also apply as chairman of the JBJ Soul Foundation, a non-profit he formed in 2006 to combat hunger homeless at the JBJ Soul Kitchen restaurant in New Jersey. People can either make a minimum donate or perform work at the restaurant in exchange for a meal. Bon Zobi implemented produce to make sure no one know which dinner are paying guests and which are working for their meal. One regular says Bon Zobi and his wife run the place like it's their own kitchen and pitch to the whatever need to be done. When they come to restaurant, they are likely every day everybody else expect with better hair. He said during the COVID-19 pandemic in 2020, the restaurant shifted to carry out order only for people in need. And Bon Jovi help was needed even more because of the limit number of volunteers. BJV Soul Kitchen posted a photos on Instagram of John washing dishes with the captions if you can't do what you do what you can. This is the place is showing this one. Good managers are needed to all type of both business and non-profit organization. The nature of management is to motivate and coordinate other to cap with diverse and far 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 reaching challenge. Managers set up the system and conditions that help other people perform well, but the managing is not easy, and many new managers are surprised by the quantity, variety, and scope of difficulties they encounter. Management missteps can damage on organization. Snapshot. For example, Travis Kalanick, co-founder and former CEO of Uber, helped the company expand rapidly by applying his bold and competitive management style. However, aggressive and competitive corporate culture that the style still ultimately hurt Uber. Deception of government authorities and defaming, defam, defiance and regulations around the world. Accusations of theft of a rival's technology and charge of the discrimination and sexual harassment damage Uber's public reputations. Inside the company, workers and managers were fighting against one another rather than working together for the good of the organization. Uber began losing significant market share to competitions in the United States and ceased operation in several countries. In 2018, Dara Khosrowashi replaced Kalanick as CEO with one of the primary goals to build more collaborative culture and repair Uber reputation. Khosrowashi faced a tough challenge in maintaining Uber bold competitive while also instilling positive value of caring for and collaborating with others. The field management is undergoing a transformation that task manage to do more with less to ensure employee heard that mind as well as their physically energy to see change rather than stability as natural and to inspire a vision and culture values that allow people to create a truly collaborative and productive workplace. This textbook introduced the explain the purpose, process of management and the changing way of thinking about the world that are critical of managers. Good management matter as substanted by McKinsey Global Institute study in collaboration with the Center for Economic Performance at the London School of Economics and pat- patrons from Stanford and Harvard University. McKinsey collect the data over the dozen years from roughly 14,000 organizations in more than 30 countries.